Hi, let's talk about scale degrees. Scale degrees, you say, what is that? Well, it's not as difficult as you think. Let's take the scale of F. Now, F, as you know, has one flat, which is the B flat. Now, on top of each note in this scale, you can build a triad. And what is a triad? A triad really is a group of 3 notes. That speaks for itself. But what kind of notes? Well, to form a proper triad, you take 3 notes that are each a third apart. So if we start with the first note, is F. Now a third above the F is the A, and a third above the A is the C. That chord is built on the first note of the scale and is therefore called the first degree. Okay, let's continue. Second note is the G. We build thirds on top of it, and we take the thirds, of course, from the scale, so it's G. Here's a third and another third. That chord, as you might know, is G minor. So it's built on the second note of the scale, so G minor is the second degree in the tonality of F. Let's continue a little bit further. We take the third note of the scale, which is an A. We build thirds on top of that. A, C, E. That is, as we know, A minor. So A minor is the third degree in the tonality of F. Here's the fourth degree. Here's the fifth degree. Here's the sixth degree. And here's the seventh degree. So now we have that out of the way, we can do this for any key, obviously. And the longer you play music, the more you'll see that you get used to these degrees within a tonality. If I say 2, 5, 1 in F major, we know it's G minor, it's C, and it's F. And if you're a little bit handy on the piano, then you will connect these chords a little bit more logical. And that's how that works. For more information, look at the book in the description below. Good luck.